Hello, aspirants, and welcome to Rungta IAS Academy's Critical GS Paper 3 Explainer. I'm your faculty guide, and joining me today is Madam. We've got a really pressing issue to analyze today: the tragic deaths of Asiatic lion cubs in Gujarat, and frankly, what this means for wildlife conservation in India as a whole. Hi, everyone. As always, this explainer is designed strictly with your UPSC preparation in mind. We're going to transform today's headline news into actionable, high-yield knowledge for your exam. So, let's just quickly glance at our roadmap for today. We're covering 1. The Gujarat crisis unfolds. 2. Understanding the Babesia infection. 3. Containment and state response. 4. The mains exam syllabus connection. And finally, 5. Interview prep and potential questions. Right. Diving into Section 1. The Gujarat crisis unfolds. Looking at the recent cub mortality in Gujarat. Now, the trigger for today's session is honestly quite heartbreaking. Gujarat's Forest Minister Arjun Madhwadia recently confirmed that 8 lion cubs have died just this week across the Gir Somnath and Amreli districts. The suspected cause is an infection that is directly threatening our Asiatic lion pride. 891. According to the latest 2025 census, this is the total population of Asiatic lions spread across Gir and the adjoining districts. Aspirants, you really need to note that this highly concentrated population makes rapid transmission in open forests a severe threat. It's essentially an ecological ticking clock. Moving right along to Section 2, Understanding Babesia infection, which covers the core science concepts you'll need for prelims. Okay, so what exactly is this pathogen? The absolutely crucial point here is that Babesia is a parasitic disease transmitted through ticks. Please remember this clear distinction for your prelims because it's a standard trap. It is a tick-borne parasite, not a viral or bacterial infection. Exactly, and as for the clinical symptoms of Babesia in these infected lions, you're looking at weakness, fever, coughing, and nasal discharge. Literally commit these bullet points to memory, students. The UPSC frequently tests the specific characteristics of vector-borne diseases in the Science and Environment section, so don't overlook this. This brings us to Section 3, Containment and State Response. This is governance in action. So what's the administration actually doing on the ground? Well, the State Forest Department, working alongside doctors from Junagadh Veterinary College, has initiated a massive frontline response. Step 1 is isolating lions within a 10-kilometer radius of the affected areas. Step 2 involves launching large-scale tick removal operations. And Step 3 is sending samples over to the Gujarat Biotechnology Research Center, and they're aiming to get conclusive reports back in just 3 to 4 days. And you need to know this is being handled at the highest levels. The issue is under direct review by Chief Minister Bhupendra Patel, with continuous guidance coming straight from the Prime Minister's office. Plus, an emergency rescue fleet is currently stationed and fully ready at the Sasan Hospital. This is a perfect example of how state machinery coordinates seamlessly during a wildlife crisis. Now for Section 4. Let's do our mains exam syllabus connection, specifically mapping this to GS Paper 3. Look, under GS Paper 3, you extensively study conservation, environmental pollution, and degradation. You absolutely must proactively use this specific Gir crisis as a contemporary case study. When you're drafting answers about wildlife conservation challenges, disease spillover, or rapid state intervention mechanisms, citing this Babesia outbreak in Amreli is exactly what will fetch you those premium marks. Finally, Section 5, Interview Preparation for the Personality Test. You know, the UPSC interview board absolutely loves to test your ability to balance conflicting priorities. Just consider the clash here between open forest ecology and strict disease containment protocols. As administrators, how on earth do you allow natural, open forest wildlife movement while simultaneously enforcing a strict 10-kilometer isolation zone during an outbreak? It's a tremendous field challenge that requires immense tact. So, we're going to leave you with a scenario to really chew on for your mock interviews. As a district magistrate, how would you coordinate state resources, veterinary teams, and the PMO to secure the 891 Asiatic lions from future outbreaks? Think like true civil servants here. Analyze that complex interplay between ecology and administration. Thank you so much for joining us for this Rungta IAS Academy Explainer. Keep studying hard, and remember, the survival of our apex predators really does depend on the administrators of tomorrow.